I've been a scientist pretty much my entire adult life, but I didn't start sailing until I was probably in my mid-30s. My kids were maybe 6 and 8 years old. A good friend and neighbor, and I bought a Lightning together, a 19-foot sailing dinghy, three-person crew. And the second time we ever sailed that boat was in a race. And we were so inept we couldn't make the boat go around the course. And after lots of friendly advice from the other sailors in the club and a few beers, we went out the next week and were able to make it to the finish line dead last, but we made it. And after that, we just kept on learning. The cool thing about science on the one hand and sailing and sailboats on the other hand is that they both give you access to nature in very different, but I think kind of complementary ways. Science is about how things work, whether it's the universe or our bodies or whatever. Well, sailing is about, partly at least about how things work too. Like, how do you trim the sails to make the boat go upwind, or how do sailcloths work to form an airfoil shape? What keeps a boat upright? The questions are endless. But sailing's more than just about how things work. It's also about getting out into nature on the water and appreciating the environment that we live in. And that's really what gives me a tremendous amount of joy all the time. It wasn't until many years later that I bought a larger cruising sailboat, a caliber 35 LRC called Alisios, and that's where much of my attention is focused these days. So what the heck am I doing on YouTube anyway? Well, that's just, I've watched a lot of YouTubes and I've wondered how people did this stuff, and I thought, well, this would be kind of fun to just video the stuff I'm doing and see if I could turn it into a nice little video. The stuff I've been doing this winter has been restoring a dinghy, and you'll see in the channel that there's some videos on me stumbling along trying to figure out the right way of doing that. I've also had some pretty big boatyard projects going on this winter, and I've been recording those and turning those into videos. And so really this is just me having fun. And if there are two or three of you out there who are interested in watching what I've been doing, that's great. I'm really doing it just as a complete hobby. And so anyway, if you like what you see, drop me a little reply in the however you do that, however you do that in YouTube. I'll appreciate it, and I will reply to you if I see it. Anyway, enjoy.